Hi, my name's Ethan. Welcome back to the clinic. In this video, we're going to look at what you can do about your back pain in order to make it better. So this is for those of you that have a back injury, whether it's to the soft tissues of the discs or in the muscles. And I'm expecting that you've had some sort of diagnosis or some sort of input from a professional so as to give you some guidance on what's actually wrong with your back first. So this video is actually to help you manage your back pain and do what's right for it, so to help it get better as quickly as possible. So there's three main ways in which you can help to manage your back injury. Number one is offload and protect your back. So offloading and protecting your back simply means doing things within your capabilities. Now I know that you used to be able to do more with your back because it wasn't injured before, but now it's injured, you have to reduce the amount of activity that you do so that you don't hurt your back anymore. So say your limit is here, so you can lift a certain amount of weight or you can walk for a certain amount of time. And now since you've been injured, the limit is now lower. Okay, so you need to bear that in mind. Whatever you do, you're going to stay within that tolerance, that capacity for activity. And protecting your back means just avoiding situations in which you could aggravate it further. For example, if you know that you're going to go out for a walk, make sure that you have places which you can rest along that walk, or plan the route such that you're not going to go further than you know you can tolerate. Say last time you went for a walk, you did 2 miles, but you were really sore afterwards. But at 1 mile into the walk, you felt okay, and the soreness started to increase after that 1 mile point. With that information in mind, you know that beyond 1 mile is more than your back can tolerate, and therefore the next walk that you do is going to be limited to 1 mile. Another way that you can protect your back is by keeping it warm. So keeping it warm with heat, you'll find that you'll definitely feel better if you have a heated seat in your car or if you use a hot water bottle on your back. This is because heat and being warm is associated with less risk of injury, and it's the same as if you see athletes, say on the football pitch or on the rugby pitch. You expect them to warm their bodies up before they perform at such high intensities, and that's because your body needs to be warm before it's active. And although you're not going to be really active when you've got an injury, the same principle still applies. So the second thing that you can do in order to help your back get better is mobilize your back. Now your back will get stiff when you stop moving for a period of time. Maybe that's 10 minutes, 20 minutes of sitting down, and you start to notice that stiffness taking hold of your back. That is when you need to use mobilizing exercises to keep your back from getting too stiff, especially during the day. By mobilizing your back, you'll help to reduce this stiffness and allow your back to recover in the best way possible. It also reduces the likelihood of re-injury or aggravation of your back injury. For example, if you were to sit down for a period of time, say 30 minutes, and your back became very stiff, when getting up and moving around again, you'll notice that higher level of stiffness is associated with a higher likelihood of hurting your back again. So it may be more likely to go into a spasm, it may be more likely to go again. So you need to warm your back up before you go into the activity that you're about to do. The last and third point that we're going to look at is strengthening your back. So strengthening, obviously that brings to mind the thought of lifting weights and doing some other sort of exertive exercise. That's absolutely not what I mean. Strengthening is entirely relative to your own strength. So when you strengthen your back, it's going to be within what it can cope with. And by staying within your tolerances for exercising your back, you're encouraging your body to adapt to that activity, and therefore it's going to become stronger. So with that in mind, you wouldn't want to do a lot of exercise for an injury. You would do a very low intensity of exercise. So it would have to be relatively easy for you, such that you've got a very low risk of injuring your back again. But by being low risk, you're also encouraging that growth and that repair to happen from the exercise. So Part of this video series will involve lots of exercises that you can try and that will need to be varied based on your own symptoms that you get when you do the exercises. Please like and subscribe if you want to get some more content like this to help you with your injuries. And if you want to save the video as well, that might be useful for some time in the future if you do end up with an injury.